I asked my teenage daughter what she thought the biggest problem facing moms today was, and she said, stickers inside of car windows. I'm not sure that's the biggest problem moms face, but if the cars around my town are any indication, it is a problem a lot of moms have. In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove stickers from the inside of car windows using just what you have around the house. No special tools, no special solutions required. So to get stickers off of anything, you're basically going to need two things. You're going to need something to scrape with and something to get sticky residue off. If you were going to use a tool for scraping, the best option is a razor blade scraper. You can use it on car glass as long as it doesn't have a tint applied to the inside that you could scrape off. But most car windows are going to be just fine with a razor blade scraper. But I'm assuming you don't have one of those. So some other options are you can use your fingernails, you can use a credit card, or you can use a kitchen scraper. I decided to go with the credit card option. I tried a few different cards to see what worked best. I tried a Kroger loyalty card, a Target credit card, and an Amazon credit card. And it definitely seemed like the stiffer, more firm the card was, the better it worked for scraping. And the Amazon card is made with metal, so it was very firm and it was able to scrape a lot better than the other cards. When you're scraping, the goal is to get at least that outer layer off, but you can't always do that, so just get off as much as you can. And when you put that residue remover on it, it's gonna soak in there. You might have to do a couple rounds of soaking and scraping. So let's look at our options for residue remover. If you were gonna buy something, one of the best options is Goo Gone, but I'm assuming you don't have that, so let's talk about some household options. So on my four, I tried peanut butter on the first one, and mayonnaise is another one that's recommended. It's really just anything with a high oil content. On my second sticker, I tried oil. I had avocado oil, but any kitchen oil will work fine. On the next one, I used white vinegar. And on my last one, I used rubbing alcohol, and you want the highest alcohol content possible. I had 91% alcohol, which is better than 70%. Now, if you're using something that's a liquid, like the alcohol or the vinegar or the oil, you're gonna wanna make sure you protect that rubber seal underneath. So make sure you tuck some paper towels or a rag down below so that it doesn't drip down below your window. So for all of these, I applied them and then I wanted to let them sit for 15 minutes. For the rubbing alcohol and the vinegar, I didn't know if they were gonna stay on there, so I decided to soak a paper towel and use a little painter's tape to hold it on there so it stayed nice and wet for the full 15 minutes. The peanut butter and the oil seemed to be staying put on the sticker, so I didn't feel like they needed the paper towel. I came back 15 minutes later and I was pleased to see all four options worked. It did seem that the alcohol and the vinegar worked better. Those came off a lot easier than the other two. It's hard to tell though if I just did a better job of soaking those, but the peanut butter and the oil both worked as well. They just required a little bit more scraping to get the sticker all the way off. So after the stickers were off, I still had kind of a mess all over the window of oily stuff. So I used a microfiber cloth with some dish soap to kind of wash off the oil. And then I used a clean microfiber cloth with just water and a polishing cloth to get the window all cleaned up. It definitely was easier to clean up the alcohol and the vinegar because they didn't make an oily mess like the oil and the peanut butter. If you did want to buy a razor blade scraper or Goo Gone, I'll include links to those down below, but no pressure. I showed you plenty of ways to do it without those. I'd love to hear in the comments which method you ended up using and which worked the best. Next, I'm going to be working on how to remove stickers from furniture and from walls, so watch for those soon.